Wanted to make a video of this for a long time. We're pretty plant-based, which means we don't drink much cow's milk. We drink almond milk, and we used to make almond milk with a nut bag and have to squeeze it out. Then we started to drink cashew milk. We one time bought it, but it's pretty easy to make instead of buying it. And it's pretty healthy, but it's got a lot of additives and things. It's very simple to make. You just need a ball jar, or any jar. I like to use a ball jar this size, and it's 1.5 cups of cashews that you're going to soak first. This is just step one. So if it's not, it's also 200 grams. I like to use grams because it's easy. So I just stick 200 grams or 1.5 cups cashews. Bam, 183. So there we go. 200 grams of cashews. Then you're just going to soak them with some filtered water usually. Just enough to pretty much cover them. And that's step number one. And I'll show you the other steps later, but it's fairly easy to do. Step one, thank you very much. Step after you've soaked your cashews. Why do you soak your cashews? You soak nuts to get rid of enzyme inhibitors that make nuts hard to digest. God made it that way so that nuts would not get all eaten. So I'm gonna, before they're ready, so I'm gonna just rinse these a few times just in regular water. Almonds are especially important to soak. They do make them softer, and they definitely do get rid of the enzyme inhibitors and make it easier to digest. Cashews actually aren't raw, even though they say they're raw, because their shell actually has a poisonous husk around it. So they already do pre-cook cashews a little bit. So I take these nuts and I add 6 cups of water to the nuts. It was 200 grams or 1.5 cups of nuts. And I go up to 7 cups on this thing because the cashews actually end up equaling about a cup. So dump them all in. Wow, they almost all got in. I'll use this water to get those last little pieces. Now I'll probably cut this video because this is going to get loud. I just stick this on the smoothie setting and push it to go. Back, it's just been a smoothie mix. If you don't have one of these blenders, just blend it probably for about a minute. It blends pretty easy. Cashews are very soft. So it's a little foamy. Right now it's just water and cashews. I add a heaping teaspoon of sea salt or Himalayan salt. And then I add, I think it works out like 40 grams, but I just add like 5 squirts of my bottle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit of sugar. This is maple syrup, pure maple syrup. So it acts more like your cow's milk when it has some sugar in it, and some salt really helps it. You can also add about 1/3 cup of coconut milk, or 1/3 of can, sorry, which is probably about 1/3 of a cup, or even a little bit goes a long way. I don't always add coconut milk. It seems to not last as long in the fridge when coconut milk is in it, but if you're making pancakes or anything, you might want that extra fat. So I just put this on setting 1. Just whiz that salt and maple syrup in. And you've got cashew milk. You just pour this back. You pour this back into the ball jar or wherever you're storing it in, and it lasts 3, 4, 5 days maybe in the fridge. I usually shake it before we use it each time, and it's a great substitute. So there's how you make cashew milk. It's pretty simple. Cashews, water, a little salt, a little natural sugar. We're out. Thanks.